Now, what I was looking for... You can actually kind of see it, and this guy can be kind of hard to find. But you just have to keep a lookout for one thing, and it makes it easier to find him at night, actually. One thing that's always made me curious is how it never really gets dark at night here. Like, no matter what, the moon's always obscenely bright. But you see that glow there on that hill? That's actually the glow from a campfire. And that's how you can find this guy. He's a pretty important character, so you're definitely going to want to see him.
Wait a moment. I've seen you before.
Almost everybody seems to know me here.
Weren't you a paladin too?
Nope.
At any rate, you've gone into a battle against the orcs before. I can just tell from the way you look.
Well, I am an experienced fighter.
So I can imagine. My deeds aren't completely unheard of in this part of the land either. I think I could still teach you a thing or two. If only I hadn't lost my rune magic. Without it, I'm not half the man I used to be.
That is a shame, then.
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting.
For what?
A good opportunity to make use of my fighting prowess once again. I've still got an account to settle, you know.
What are your plans?
Back in the war, I had a comrade in arms. His name was Kurt. He was a paladin like me. We fought for the king side by side. But when we lost the war, Kurt completely lost his mind. He started killing and robbing simple peasants. He was a completely changed man.
Would you teach...
Not what I wanted.
Where is Kurt now?
He has taken up company with the worst rabble in all of the Midlands. He and his gang have dug themselves in at the pass to Varant. They attack everybody who dares to cross the pass.
What are you going to do with Kurt?
I swore to myself that I would stop him. I just want to get close enough so I can kill him before he does even more damage.
Why did Kurt crack in the first place?
He simply couldn't come to terms with our defeat. I tried to make him see reason, but in the end, he tried to kill me as well.
That bastard.
The paladins are a thing of the past.
Yep, it's a tragic story, all right. As soon as the rune magic left this world, the orcs descended on us like flies. We were so confused that many of us just up and ran, including me. That's probably the reason why I am still alive.
The rebel camp Namora is looking for new recruits.
I actually had thought about joining the rebels. But first, I want to end what I started.
What do you know about the fire chalices?
Not much. Only that the fire mages are looking for them. I think that Kurt once carried one of those things, but I may be mistaken.
I see.
So, this is actually the one that I could not remember where it was. So, this one here, obviously, if you come this way, you're going to meet Karlen. And if you enter the pass by way of Braga, the pass that we're going to take with Karlen, you're going to pick up this fire chalice just by looting Kurt. The other two are in or around Morasul here. There's one paladin who's just kind of chilling out in the desert, and if you help him, you'll recover his fire chalice. The other one, as far as I know, is some merchant here in Morasul has it. I can't really remember which one off the top of my head. Now, can I pick his pocket? That's one of the reasons I've never really dug too deep into the picking pocket skills in Gothic 3 is just how long it takes to save and reload if you should fail to actually succeed.
Impossible.
Oh, okay, they changed it then. So the patch has changed it to be more like the Risen games, where if you cannot pick the pocket, you will just fail. Actually, I think, if I remember correctly, you can still fail, but if you don't have the high enough skill, you just can't, you're not even allowed to attempt it, but there's still a chance of failure if you do have the skill, but I really don't remember. If you guys can remind me, I'd appreciate it.
Let's take on Kurt together.
See? This is just the opportunity I've been waiting for. Draw your weapon and follow me. It's going to be a bitter battle.
It sure will be. So Kurt is not alone, as Karlen has said. He's got an entire massive gang of bandits around him. Now, I'm glad he's going this way, because this way actually has... Oh, he's gonna... Oh, I thought he was gonna walk through the tree. Actually, I did have an experience with this guy, and I wonder if he's gonna do it again. It would be kind of funny. So there are gonna be snappers and such on the way, and... Okay, rip a piece there, not a big deal. We'll see if we can avoid them. No, he's gonna run right into this one. Nope, okay. There's some trolls out there. You can kind of see the dust from where he's pounding the ground. And the desert merchants and their ruined caravan is right here where this tent is. So you do want to kill these snappers. Where's he going?
These damn beasts are everywhere.
Yeah, right in the face. Oh, come on. Yeah, way to go.
That takes care of that.
Alright, so for some reason he's trying to go that way, now he's not. Alright. Just be sure to grab the stuff while you're here. There's just one parcel or chest. Yeah, right there. And that's all you need for the quest. Oh, almost missed this one. Nothing special as usual. So, man, mana potions are almost superfluous now. Really, the only time I think they're ever going to be useful is in liberation segments or just any huge battle where I have to kill a lot of people. Now, if I remember correctly, there used to be vultures here. And I know that sounds weird, but yeah, older versions of the game, unpatched versions, had they had vultures that were just hanging around up here, but they evidently, I think the intention was that they would be cut from the game because they had no animations whatsoever. So they were just sitting around here, they had their wings spread, and they were just floating all over the ground. They had no animations. And I think they were actually they were brought back in the Forsaken Gods expansion. And I don't think they were fixed at all in that case, so they still had the same problems. It was just very funny. Now, Forsaken Gods also had pigeons or seagulls or something. If I remember correctly... Oh, geez, now I'm just getting too curious. I'm probably gonna glitch the game out trying this, but we'll see. So, one of these buttons... Well, I fucked it up. Alright, so it seems I am mistaken. So having Marvin mode on, if you press F12, it just automatically closes the game. That's all that function is there for. Now, I could have sworn that there was a button you could press with Marvin mode on that would just randomly spawn seagulls. It was just like one of those like kind of joke commands that they added to the game. And either I'm completely nuts or I've just kind of gotten my understanding of how that works is just wrong. Anyway, right through here you can see it's starting to turn into this desert rock. This is where Varant is about to begin, but we're not quite in the desert yet. However, we are close enough that we're going to start seeing some bandits. And there's a deer here. For some reason that one has run all the way from near Namora. Time to start killing bandits, so might as well start the fireworks. Eat it. Man, I'm decimating them. Eat it, you cunts. Bugger. Not what I wanted. Woohoo! How I love this spell. No, I'm glitching again. I thought that only happened in, I'm not really sure why that happens. It might be because I'm trying to move around, like just unconsciously pressing the movement keys while I'm casting that spell. Interesting that all these guys carry these noble swords. It just seems to be some generic... Like, the mod made it seem like these are supposed to be particular swords for nobility, but it's very commonly used by rebels and bandits for some reason. So, I just think it's just a matter of programming where it's automatically given to, like, low-level NPCs. And I'm grateful to whoever reminded me that this right-click thing was a thing. Because it makes looting after big raids like this much quicker. You can see I was out of mana, and about 40 seconds later I'm more than halfway back to full, so... Still. Save a few precious seconds. We'll top ourselves off with that. Karlen's doing pretty good, but... there's a slightly bigger force down here, so we're gonna drop the bombs like crazy now. And, Kurt himself... Oh, hello, dear. Kurt himself is right there. The far end of this, little cave-like thing here. We distracted him long enough for Karlen to do his work. And here's Kurt. Karlen just ran right past him, and there's the fire chalice. Oh, and here's that glorious Varantian exploration music. It's really hard for me to say whether or not I prefer Nordmar or Varant as far as atmosphere. Normally I'm a very wintry person. I love winter settings, but the music, the ruins, the especially at nighttime, Varant is just such a mesmerizing place, as we're about to see.
Enos, the pass is bigger than I thought.
The paladin Kurt is dead.
Thank Enos. There must be no such thing as a renegade paladin in the Midlands. Here, take my gold. My mission is now fulfilled. Now that we're here, I might as well show you the desert.
Fine. Show me the desert.
It's not far from here. Follow me.
So that's just there, just, I don't know, he helps clear the rest of the way. Because there's a... I know you can barely hear it, but I love when that... I don't know if it's an acoustic guitar or just some other stringed instrument, but when that kicks in the soundtrack, I just love it. Kind of want to turn the music up. So yeah, there's a few more bandits down the way here, and he's going to help you clear them out. Good God. Why is it lagging so much? And you might have just heard some mine crawlers there. There is a cave that's kind of hard to see, and it's full of mine crawlers. There's not really a whole lot to it, to be honest. but it's a way you can use to try and get around these bandits if you wanted to.
I'll tear you apart!
Alright, you fools. Alright, now the music is way too loud.
Am I good or am I good?
No, that's the only problem, is just, like, the audio balancing for the music is not always that good. Especially the battle music goes nuts. But, some of the exploration music, particularly in Varant the music is too quiet, but in Murtana, it can often be too loud. Because Murtana is where they really use the full orchestra, or at least just very prominent violins. Why am I doing that? Ogre Leaf? I'm not gonna worry about those weapons, they're not that valuable. And now, we are pretty much in the desert. This is the very tail end of the forests. And you might notice some kind of structure right up there.
Will you look at that, my friend? Hot, burning sand as far as the eye can see. That's no place for me in my metal armor. I prefer the more moderate climate of the Midlands.
Will you go to Namora now?
Yes, I am going to become a rebel. Thank you for giving my life a new purpose, my friend. Take these healing potions from me. May they help you in battle.
And there you have it. There's the desert. And if only the draw distance was a little bit better, it would probably have more of an impact, but it still just looks... It's a very impressive sight when you walk in here. Now that tent up there, and the structure that you can barely see, I have no idea if that's there in the vanilla game. But it's very hard to access. I'm going to see if I can remember how to do it. You can see that kind of stone bridge / archway up there. That's what you need to use. But even then, the jumping can be a little bit complicated. Just sliding down a little too fast. Oh, come on, come on. There we go. And yeah, once you cross this, it's a straight shot pretty much. I don't think there's anything else up here. You can see, like, this is a rare case where they really did not do much with the landscape. They put that one tree there, but as far as the rest of it goes, it seems like they gave up on it. This isn't even really sand texture up here. So, it's just very curious. It seems to me like they did not intend you to be able to access this, which is why I think this little tent here was actually added by the content mod or something. Maybe the tent wasn't, but some of the stuff up here might have been. And I just don't really know. Anyone who does know, please clarify that for me, because this really does not seem like something Piranha Bytes intended you to access, considering it's so undeveloped up here. Same way you see over there, there's just nothing up there, and I'm pretty sure you can never get up there. Here's another skull and crossbones, which means you can dig here. And here's that lovely music. And here's some nomad clothes. And a potion of life force. I think we're going to keep that. So if I recall correctly, that's necessary in one of the elemental potions. No, it's a potion of concentration, but it might still be in one of the other ones. I didn't even know we had a dragon egg. Where the hell did we find one? It was a very glorious potion, though. And here is just a skeleton, so... some teeth in a bowl for some reason. And a lion skin. So yes, everything else here is just empty. Oh dear. I should be able to survive this with this fall control ability. But I'm still gonna save anyway. Tally ho! Nope. Alright, so I was wrong about that. That time I fell from ferrying, I must have just lucked out and actually been able to survive. Yep, alright, good. So right down here, we enter the desert.
Wanderer, wait! Do not pass me by. You might be missing out on your luck. Greetings, traveler. Welcome to Varant, the great desert. You must be thirsty. Here, have a sip.
A sip of what?
Tell me about the desert.
The desert is a dangerous place. You will not get far without any water. Beyond the paths lurk nomads and wild beasts. I do not know which is worse. So, before you go off into the wilderness, get yourself a decent weapon. And of course, you need to carry enough water at all times. We Hashishan live in the cities. You will be safe there.
Where can I get a weapon?
Follow this path. It will take you directly to Braga. It is only a small village, but you cannot miss it. You will get everything you need there. Their water is not as fresh as what I can give you, of course.
Of course. Tell me about your people.
We Hashishin are a humble people, oppressed by Ino's scorching curse. The merciless sun lets almost nothing grow in this country. You could say that we live hand to mouth.
Is that so?
Naturally, there are some creature comforts, but those are reserved for Zubin and his black mages.
Who is Zubin?
Zubin is our great leader. He is ancient and possesses the power of Beliar. We pay him tribute, and he keeps Beliar's wrathful gaze away from us. And his warriors and black mages protect us from the nomads.
Tribute?
Gold and precious goods. We pay him so that no harm may befall us.
I see. Show me your goods.
So, Abbas here is a water vendor who sells surprisingly little water. And water vendors are... they exist in most of the cities in this land. And as he says, it's a very profitable business for them. I'm selling way too many things. It's a very profitable business for them. Because you'll notice if you wander around during the day here, as I've said before, it's pretty much the reverse of what happens in Nordmar. If you wander around during the day, your stamina will not regenerate as quickly just because it's so hot. And that's why water is so common, because it restores your endurance. Now, curiously, drinking booze will do the exact same thing, so it serves the same effect, even though in reality it would not do that. And better than both of those together are endurance potions. So if you have enough of those are also very useful here. Just gonna hang on to those for now. They're not really that important. But we did pick up that nomad clothing from up above. And it's not very good, but it does have the resistance to heat ability, which means you not only get a slight boost to your fire defense, but it also makes sure that when you wander around during the day, you don't get that penalty.
Move along, stranger. Marauding nomads are lurking everywhere around here.
What are you doing here?
I have been banished from my own city, from Braga. I was the boss there, but now Nephilim is sitting in my place.
What happened?
I collected the tribute for Zubin, but then the nomads ambushed me and stole everything.
And that's why they kicked you out?
Yes, I am lucky I'm still alive.
Who is this Nephilim?
One of Zubin's black mages. He came to get the tribute.
Tell me about Zubin.
Zubin is our great leader. He sits in the palace of Ishtar and bears the power of Beliar. We pay him tribute so that he keeps the wrathful gaze of Beliar from us.
And can I pick your pocket, friend?
Impossible.
Nope. Hashishin hold on to their purses a little too tightly. This is just one of the best pieces of any soundtrack ever. And here's the little village itself. We have slaves on display. Should you wish to purchase any, even though you really can't. So, they really did look into some of the very old, kind of like Middle Eastern cultures in sort of the design, the cultures themselves, and their practice of trading like living goods, like slaves, and they don't really do animals too much here. I think that was just something they didn't really have time to program. Otherwise, they probably... I think if they really went overboard with the design, they could have ended up with a lot of things like camels and desert livestock and that sort of thing. There was talk early in the development, which could have just been Joe Wood's PR guy talking out of his ass, saying that they were planning to develop horses, like rideable mounts, for Gothic 3. And that the reason they chose to omit it was because the landscape that they were designing for Murtana didn't really suit that, nor for Nordmar itself. Just, like, you wouldn't really be able to move any faster with a horse because it would just have too much collision problems with the landscape, with the trees and everything. And I think that could have just been a straight-up lie. I don't think they were ever really developing those in the first place, but I cannot say that for sure. But it just seems like a really half-assed excuse considering Oblivion was able to do the exact same thing, and their forests were far more generous with the trees than this game was. Now then, let's start talking to fools around here. Nephilim. Now, he's actually just got a modified version of the fire robe, which has just been retextured to look more Beliarish, including the emblem of the sleeper on it. And I'm not sure if I can find anyone wearing the other clothes, but not you. No, none of these guys are really high rank enough, but the upper rank Hashishin armor that they have repurposed in this mod used to be the robes of the black mages. And I guess I just decided to make that a new Hashishin armor, just to increase a variety of armors. Instead, created this new black mage armor robe from the mesh of the fire robe. Now, let's talk to this guy first.
Traveler, welcome. I know why you are here, and you have come to exactly the right place.
Oh, really?
You have come to buy a superb weapon. And if you haven't, I have even more goods to offer. Take a look.
Show me your goods.
He also sells the armor. Yes, here's the elite Hashishin armor. I'd show it to you if only I could buy it. Now, oh, it has a poison resistance as well. What makes these special is they have no stat requirements. So they are very powerful armors that anyone can wear. But of course you need the reputation with the Hashishin in order to use them. So he doesn't really have anything in terms of blades, but except for this knife. He sells a lot of things you wouldn't expect a Hashishin... Oh wow, he's got a shit ton of money. Sells a lot of things you wouldn't expect a Hashishin merchant to have. These nomad clothes are never really going to be useful to me. We still have Diego's old armor. I wonder when we'll meet that guy to give it back to him. I did want to keep those. Those are mana restorative. I keep forgetting about those. I don't really know why I'm keeping that ladle. I never cook anything. Alright, that'll do for now. So he's not really got much else for us at the moment. Well, hey! Speak of the devil.
Hey, Diego. What's up?
I've been nosing around a bit. Looks like Zubin is still the undisputed ruler of the desert.
Zubin? Maybe I should go pay him a visit.
It won't be so easy. Zubin is sitting tight in his palace in Ishtar, and they won't let you in unless they can be sure you're a friend of the Hashishin.
So, what do I need to do?
You will have to do a bit of work for the Hashishin. But it looks like there'll be plenty to do. You should make friends with the Black Mages. They are the most influential group.
What are you doing here in Braga?
I was going to hunt for a while. Lucas says they have some dark snappers here. Their leather is suitable for the manufacture of armor. We could go together if you want.
We could. And we shall. I'd rather rest up a bit first. Now, since midday is the worst time of day in the desert, I always sleep until the evening here. Now, you are the leader. Let's talk to you.
You aren't from here. Tell me, have you come to discover the secrets of Beliar?
What sort of secrets?
We black mages command magic spells of great power. We command the gift of the ancient divine magic.
Ah, magic spells.
And in the city of Ishtar, the art of two-handed fighting has been taught for many years. But only a man who makes good deals is worthy of learning our secrets. I want to offer you such a deal. What do you say?
What is it?
I am offering you the opportunity for a good deal, and you ask what is it? All I want to hear from you is that you're in.
Sure, I'm in.
Then listen. These men here owe tribute to Zubin. It's not as though they do not want to pay, but they managed to have it taken from them.
What happened?
Tufail, that son of a fool, let himself be robbed by a handful of nomads. But it is high time Zubin received what he is due. It is time for the merchants to pay.
Therefore, they should all pay again.
And you will handle this affair for me.
I see. Do you have anything else that needs to be done?
Ayla, the pearl of the city, has been abducted. I want her back. Discuss the details with Jose.
Jose.
Which men are on your list?
The 3 merchants here in Braga. Each of them owes Zubin 500 gold coins. And Abbas, the water vendor. I am expecting a chalice from him. Talk to him. He knows exactly what I want. And Tufail. What shall we do with Tufail? It is his fault the tribute was stolen. I have already banished him from the city, but he is still in the vicinity. If he can pay, which I do not believe, he can leave as far as I'm concerned. If not, make short work of him. That will serve as a warning to the others.
The ultimate penalty. So, gee, what was I about to say? I've already forgotten. God damn it. Well, damn. Now I'm at a complete loss. Well, let's just keep talking to people then.
Welcome, traveler. I hope you leave some of your luck with us. I am Jose, the slave trader. If you are interested in work, I have got something for you.
What do you have to offer me?
The nomads keep attacking us. Several tribes are wreaking havoc around here. I will pay you a hefty bounty for each tribe leader that you kill.
Who are the tribe leaders?
Malir and Taklar are the leaders of these bands of raiders. They are ambushing travelers in the ruins. They're the same ones who attacked Tufail and stole our tribute. We have not seen hide nor hair of Asaru's tribe in a while. That is the way those nomads are. You never know where the bastards are hanging out.
No, that's 3. Whoops. That was lucky. That's 3 nomad leaders that he wants us to take out. Now, 2 of them are immediately hostile. There's no dialogue with them, so you can kill them freely. It's not going to harm any potential relations with the nomads. However, Asaru is one who you cannot kill without losing face with the nomads, and obviously losing out on quests as well. But one of the bands of nomads is down there at the far end of the ruins. The other one is up in the cave up there, which we are going to deal with Tufail in just a minute.